guys, how are you doing? Today we're gonna review Inferno, and yeah. So Inferno is based off of the third movie based on the Robert Langdon trilogy, and it is also based on a series of books, kind of like the Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons. And now we have the third book in the trilogy known as Inferno. So in this movie, after the first two films, Robert Langdon, played by Tom Hanks, and he has a head trauma, which basically means he couldn't remember anything for the past 48 hours. And then Robert Langdon gets tied in a National Treasure-esque like mystery involving Dante's Inferno, and it has to do with like this evil plan that is hatched by Ben Foster, who wants to eradicate a bomb that explodes all over 95% of the world, basically almost killing everybody. And now it's up to Robert Langdon and Sienna Brooks, played by Felicity Jones, to make sure that doesn't happen. For me, when I was trying to watch this movie, I was expecting like a National Treasure-esque action thriller mystery movie. Turns out what I got was a boring movie with an inane plot, poor execution with generic characters. I gotta say that this is my first Dan Brown movie I've ever watched. I did not watch Da Vinci Code or Angels and Demons. Talk about dodging a bullet. Now for the acting, I thought it was really okay. Tom Hanks and Felicity Jones really tried their best in this film. Even though they had to talk into a lot of historical jargon that doesn't make any sense, I still think they pulled it off decently. Pretty much the best part of the movie is Irfan Khan. And nothing much else. He's barely in the movie, however, but this character was the one who had a lot of life and a lot of humor and a lot of brains and sophistication to make us relate to this character. But basically, we're talking about one character out of how many, like 10? And yet he manages to be the best character out of the whole movie. And I do want to say that an interesting part of this movie was the visual style when you get to see Dante's Inferno in one of the random as heck dream sequences that Robert Langdon has. Sure, the cinematography was kind of murky, but there were some moments where Dante's Inferno actually looked really cool. Now let's get to the bad part. Okay. Seriously, this plot makes about as much sense as an upside-down Thorazine trip in a tsunami. It doesn't go well. The plotting of this movie is just crazy. Not ridiculous in a sort of way, like if you're thoroughly enthralled with all the discordant lunacy of it all, it just doesn't make any sense. And while I was watching this movie, I keep thinking to myself, I have no idea what Ron Howard is doing directing this movie. Ron Howard? Directing this thing? The man behind Apollo 13? Seriously? I don't know, I guess he was contractually obliged like Tom Hanks to be in the movie. But oh well, who cares? And the fact that really bothered me about this movie is that the film takes itself way too seriously. Like there's no life or humor in anything in that movie. Well, besides Irfan Khan. Basically, one of the reasons why I like National Treasure is not only because of the relatable characters and good jokes, and Nicolas Cage being awesome as always. It really made me have a fun time watching it. In this movie, there's no life, humor, or anything like that. So basically, when I'm saying that Inferno is just a big, flaming mess, that is every bit as boring as you heard it was. Inferno, for me, gets a 1.5 out of 5. I mean, if you liked Angels and Demons or Da Vinci Code, at best, rent it. But if you didn't like the previous two, don't even plan on watching this movie. It doesn't make anything better. Alright guys, that is my review of Inferno. Comment below, let me know what you thought about the movie. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, or probably mention me on YouTube if you feel like it. My name is Luke Nukem, and you have been blown away.